How is the US complicit in Israel's violations of human rights to this day? Well, because it funds them using US tax dollars.
I mean, right now, this was Israeli forces attacking Muslim worshippers during Ramadan.
We urge all sides to de-escalate and to reduce the violence. The side we're taking on is safety and security. The side we're taking on is the status quo.
The US has committed $260 billion in aid to Israel since 1946, which makes Israel the largest cumulative recipient of US foreign assistance since World War II. Every US taxpayer roughly gives an average of $25 in military assistance to Israel each year. That's a total of $3.8 billion per year, and most of this aid goes toward weapons. But Israel gets so much money, it's helped it build its own military industry. It's one of the biggest arms exporters in the world. This hefty US military assistance ensures Israel's military is one of the most technologically sophisticated in the world. This is the most advanced fighter jet ever made, and it was with US grants that Israel was able to purchase 50 of these F-35 jets. Israeli fighter jets are used during airstrike attacks across occupied Palestinian land, which have killed thousands of Palestinians. Israel has carried out 4 major series of attacks on Gaza since 2008, killing almost 4,000 people, 1/4 of them children. And even when it's not bombing Gaza, it's keeping the territory under siege. While Palestinians have no army, Israelis are protected by the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome is Israel's missile defense system, and it's one of the most advanced in the world. It can detect and destroy many incoming threats before they hit. Since 2011, the US has invested almost $3 billion in the Iron Dome. But it's not just money for weapons that the US gives to Israel. For decades, the US has said it supports a peace process, but it's continued to block any efforts to stop Israel's systematic violations of international law.
As we've said before, Israel has the right to defend itself.
US governments have historically been staunch allies of their Israeli counterparts on the international stage. This includes blocking resolutions that challenge Israel's violations, like building illegal settlements and blocking attempts to hold Israel accountable for war crimes in Gaza. In fact, the US opposes the International Criminal Court's investigation into alleged war crimes in the occupied territories, despite widespread and documented evidence. And this has all been happening while Palestinians experience increasing dispossession and oppression by Israeli forces.
Palestinians aren't going anywhere, no matter how much money you send to Israel's apartheid government.